Listen, a lot of you guys right now out there are unhappy in your life.
I am tired of this.
And I want you to be completely honest with yourself right now.
Why do you say that?
You're unhappy in your relationship, you're unhappy in your job, you're unhappy in your living situation, you're unhappy with your financial situation, right? There might be something in your life right now that is keeping you stuck, keeping you at bay, and it's not making you happy at all. I have a great motivational message for you guys. I don't know who needs to hear this today.
I'm listening.
But take it and run with it, guys, so that way you can step foot into your best life yet, family. All right, welcome back to the channel of ExpressedWordz. My name is Kevin. Happy Friday. I hope you all had a wonderful week, and I hope you all are feeling well today. Continue to keep on keeping on, keep pushing your needle forward. And remember, guys, as you step foot into the weekend, always work on yourselves, guys. All right, it is very imperative that you do that.
I could do this.
Because if you want to get better in life, if you want to move your needle forward, if you want to go out here and create the business that you want, if you want to go in the direction that you are called to go,
I feel lost.
it's going to take a lot of patience, dedication, action, persistence.
Wow, really?
And it's going to take a very, very thick layer of skin, guys, all right? Because you have to have a warrior spirit if you want to get where God is calling you to go. Now, I want you guys to remember that what separates you from the rest of the crowd is your spirit, is who you are, is your character, is that warrior inside of you guys.
I am special.
You need to take that every single day of your life, all right? And you need to fight against whatever's trying to hold you back, whatever's trying to stop you.
I will not be stopped.
Whatever's trying to keep you from completing your mission, whatever's trying to stop you from reaching that calling, all right? You guys have what it takes to move through every obstacle that you are facing in your life. All right, now there's a lot of people out here, they just can't deal with life. They cannot handle it.
I cannot do this anymore.
And that's why they end up taking their life. And I know there's many of you guys out there that have gone through some serious situations, whether if that's been with the narcissist, right? Dealing with things on the job, dealing with things with your family, things in a relationship.
How annoying.
Yes, downright morbid, I call it.
Right, you guys have gone through some serious situations which has really harmed you, which has hurt you, which has set you back. All right, and a lot of people looked at you guys and really questioned, how did you make it?
Oh, really? How do you do it, man?
How did you get through that situation? How was she able to do it? How was he able to move forward in the midst of all that struggle, all that pain, all that heartache?
Hey, can you guys teach me how to do that?
This is why you guys have to have warrior spirit. And this is why you guys have that thick layer of skin. Because when God is calling you towards your calling, right, trust and believe, the enemy is going to use everybody, guys. Everybody, everything, every situation, all right? Everything is going to begin to fall apart in your life.
He'll just pick up the pieces and start all over again.
Ooh, come on now. I know somebody heard me on that one.
Why, yes, I did.
When you are supposed to go in the direction that God is telling you to go and you start marching in that direction, watch how things begin to fall apart in your life. Watch how you lose everything, lose everybody. People begin to laugh at you and point at you and mock you and envy you.
They're jealous and tell awful tales about your mother and your father.
But yet they don't have anything ever nice to say to you guys. All right. And this is why your path is lonely and why it seems like nobody is on your side or there to support you. Okay, when you guys go through your spiritual awakening, man, what happens? Think about that. All right, go back to that moment when you had your spiritual journey. I need everybody right now, close your eyes with me. Right, well, I may not close my eyes. I'm doing this video right now. I can close them for a little bit, but everybody just close your eyes with me. Okay, and just go back to that moment when you had your spiritual journey, when you had your spiritual awakening, excuse me, and what changed?
Well, a lot has changed, yeah?
Who fell away from your life? What opportunities started to flow into your life? You guys need to remember this, that your path, all right, your calling is going to be much higher, all right? Your path is hard because your calling is high. Ooh, somebody need to hear that. And I'm going to say it again.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Your path is hard because your calling is high.
Yes, it is.
If your path was easy, your calling is not going to be that high.
Well, that sucks.
Now, we know already in itself, having a spiritual awakening can be extremely hard, right? That's a very difficult thing to go through, especially when you don't know what's happening in your life.
I'm sorry, but I am so confused.
Because your consciousness is raising, it's almost like everything is automatic. It's like God is Siri on your phone, because you could ask out loud, you know, what's happening in my life? I need some guidance. I need some help. And the next thing you know, you go to YouTube or you meet somebody in the store, right? Or a random person calls you out of nowhere and you guys hit it off, and it has to do something with your current life path, where you are right now, and it's gonna help you move through and through.
I like the sound of that.
Now, this is where things begin to get tricky and hard for a lot of people because they don't understand what's going on in their life, right? You don't understand what's going on in your life. You don't understand why people are leaving your life. You don't understand why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. Why hobbies that you used to love to do, they no longer resonate.
Your hair's different. Ma, everything is different.
You don't even do it anymore. You don't even care to try or even do it anymore. A lot of the things that you used to love, a lot of the people that you used to hang out with, it all begins to fade away.
Then one fine day, they disappeared.
You're starting to see God is awakening you to your true potential, who you really are, and why you need to move forward in life. And the next thing you know, you're falling right into isolation.
I want to be alone for a while.
This is why you have to have warrior spirit and a thick layer of skin, because as you get called in another direction, remember, there's going to be a lot of people that's going to point that finger at you guys and laugh and question you, asking you, why are you going that direction? Why are you asking weird? Oh, you're a little crazy now, right? We're all experiencing that right now, but no, right? You are just raising your level of consciousness. You have a higher level of awareness that most people cannot reach. They cannot tap into that energy.
I can see things.
And because they can't tap into that energy, and because they can no longer understand who you are or what you're talking about,
I'm different now.
all they're gonna do is make fun of you guys and say things to pull you out of character to make it look like that you are the crazy one.
Now, I am not crazy.
Now, when you guys were growing up, all right, think about this, because you have been heavily conditioned and programmed. All right, think about from birth to growing up to now, or to whenever you had that spiritual journey, right? You did things a certain way. You hung out with certain people. Maybe you used to always go out on the weekends. Maybe you used to do, certain hobbies and always do all these different things with different people, whatever that might look like for you. Okay, but since your journey changed and now you're alone, you're isolating, you're going through this whole new path that you're going down. All right, it's gonna be hard for you guys, all right? And you have to be honest with yourself.
No, please, no.
It doesn't mean that you need to beat yourself up. It doesn't mean that you need to be hard on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself, because now you're changing, all right? You're evolving. You're getting better and better and better, okay? And as you're raising your consciousness, all right, and you're meeting like-minded people, guys, they're gonna help you for your journey. Okay, this is why the path is so hard for you chosen ones out there, because a lot of the times you're gonna be alone because the support is no longer gonna be there. A lot of the times you're gonna come across that narcissistic Jezebel spirit, right? Because you're one of God's chosen children. So the enemy, right, is gonna send everybody after you to stop you, feeding you the illusion that you are not capable and that you can't get it done. And so many people live up here.
Yeah, I think it would be good for you to get out of your head.
My family, do not live in the distractions. Do not live in the chaos. Do not live in that voice that's telling you no. All right, because all that is the enemy trying to trick you. All right, if you can get stuck up here, or if anybody can get stuck in your head, if they can get in your head, they can control you. It doesn't matter who it is. If they can get in your head, they can control you. Don't let anybody in your head. Don't be a prisoner to your own mind.
Come on, get me out of here.
That's why you guys need to think for yourselves. Don't let anybody else think for you. Don't let the TV think for you. Don't let the government think for you. Think for yourselves, all right? And apply what you learn to your life and keep moving forward. If you make mistakes, that's okay. You learn from the mistake, you make adjustments, and then you keep moving forward.
That's really good advice.
And a lot of people cannot do this. Whew. Come on, man. A lot of people cannot do this, guys. They, like I said earlier in the video, they just cannot handle life. Why do you guys think that you have the willpower, you have the strength? Matter of fact, why do you think you were chosen to get it done to begin with in the first place?
Very rare. God chose me.
Because you have what it takes to actually get that done. You see, sometimes, man, the enemy will show up at a certain time, right? A certain time frame, a certain timeline to do something and interrupt in your family bloodline, so that way your family bloodline does not continue on.
That's scary.
Maybe he's trying to take a person out from that generational curse right there. It's happened. It started here and it went back and back and back. Like, everybody was affected by this generational curse, but not you. The enemy's gonna do everything to make sure that you are affected by this generational curse, but not you.
Not today, Satan.
It's not gonna happen with you, because you have what it takes to break the generational curse and move your needle forward. You said, you know what? I'm not gonna allow for this to happen to my kids. Maybe my parents and their parents, like it happened with them, or my great-grandparents, it happened with all my ancestors. But with me, it stops. It's going to end.
I am going to end this once and for all.
And when you are tasked with breaking a generational curse, or with you are tasked, with moving towards that calling, not only are you going to be up against the battle, all right? And this is why I said you guys have to have that warrior spirit, because if you don't, man, you're going to break like a pencil. Easily, you're going to break like a pencil if you do not have what it takes or put on that thick layer of skin. All right. And some of you guys out there might be completely nervous to start a YouTube channel. All right. Drop your comments down below, please, man. If you want to start a YouTube channel, you're like, I want to start a business. I want to share, but I'm scared, Coach Kev. I'm scared to put myself out there because what are people going to think about me? What are people going to say about me? And this is exactly what I'm talking about in this video today. Maybe God has been telling you to start a channel to get your message out there, but you have been living in fear because you are afraid of what other people are going to say.
Well, that makes sense.
I am a walking testimony of that. All right, I'll tell you guys, I'm gonna be completely transparent and honest with you guys. It took me almost 5 months to put out my first video that was only about 4 or 5 minutes long, because I was afraid of what other people were gonna think. I was afraid of how people were gonna perceive me and look at me.
Not anymore.
But you know what? All of that changed when I made the decision to say, you know what? I don't care what people think about me. I don't care what anybody has to say, because I'm gonna live my best life and I'm gonna go where I'm called to go. Right? I'm gonna live for God and I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do, and I'm gonna go out here and help as many people as possible. It's not about me. It's about helping other people. It's about helping your brothers and sisters. It's about standing up, being the person that you are called to be, and marching in the direction that you are called to go. Family, you gotta have a warrior spirit when you're being called in the direction that God is calling you to go.
That was amazing.
I don't know who needed to hear this message today. All right, guys, but take it and run with it, because some of you guys out there are scared right now to take that step forward. You're scared to start the business. You're scared to leave the person behind. You're scared to make that move to the next country or to the next state. Do not be scared. Do not live in fear. Stop being hard on yourself and do what you're supposed to do. Because I guarantee you, man, you could be living in fear for 4, 5, 6 months. But as soon as you take that step, it's going to be the greatest moment of your life. It's going to be the greatest decision you have ever made in your life.
And as it turned out, it was the best decision I ever made.
Take a risk, family. You have to take a risk in life if you want to become better in life. All right. And that's the problem with a lot of people today. Not only are they spiritually dead and not paying attention to the signs, and they are okay with being just content with where they are. That's not who you guys are. All right. You're thirsting for more. You're wanting more out of life. And because you know that there is more that life is supposed to offer to you. So what do you have to do? You have to go out and get it and make it happen for yourselves, family, all right? I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, man. If you want to talk, come on over to the website. You guys already know it's going to pop up on your screen right there, www.speakitseeitfeelit.com. I would love to hold a conversation with you guys, man, either a guidance advice session if you just want to talk, right? Or maybe you need some advice about something that you're dealing with in your life. Or if you need a life coach, you need somebody to hold you accountable.
Because I need a coach.
For the things that you're up against, for the things that you're facing, for your goals, for anything like that, all right? I am here for you guys, man. I love this community to life. You guys truly mean a lot to me, and I hope and I wish nothing but the best for you guys, man. I hope you all have a wonderful week. Don't forget to head on over to the Speak It, See It, Feel It merch shop. All right, you guys, check out the gear. I got some amazing things out there for you guys. Put that motivation, put that inspiration on, and keep moving your needle forward while doing it. And listen, man, you guys don't forget to turn on your bell notifications for more videos to come. And you already know the deal, family. I'll see y'all soon in the next video. Peace.